Welcome back, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic. We are headed into round 2 with our blue-white deck. We are on the... We won the die roll. Do we want to be on the play? Yeah, why not? This is ridiculously slow. Our deck is not fast, but... too many times I've kept something like this, and then I draw land. I think I mulligan it. Oh, come on. Alright, so we'll keep this. And I'm going to keep the sheer drop on top. It's going to give us some interaction. We'll be able to... I mean, we can draw some cards on turn 2. We can kill some stuff on turn 3. So we'll go ahead and do Anticipate at the end of our opponent's turn. See if we can find some action. Ugh. I guess we take the Mist Intruder. Yeah, against a red-green deck, this is going to be pretty difficult, I think. But we do have ways to get rid of his creatures. Alright, and he had no play. So I'm just going to go ahead and cast the sheer drop now. Alright, so we exile the mountain. Nothing too exciting. If I draw a land next turn, I'm going to hold the sheer drop for sure. Ooh, yuck. Main deck Giant Mantis is not what we want to see. Ooh, a Retreat to Emeria is very good for us here. And we definitely don't want to attack into the Mantis. Ah, and he's got his own he's got his own token maker. His actually makes it all the time though, which is a little bit better than ours. Once again, even if we do a +1/+1, we're not able to attack profitably. I would think we're headed for some type of board stall. Luckily for us, I think the blue-white Awakened deck is a little bit stronger in the late game stuff. This could become a pretty large board state. We'll take that damage. No worries. This allows us to sheer drop with Awaken. Not worried about Lava Step Raider. So I'm going to cast a Sheer Drop with Awaken, and then do the +1/+1, which will allow us to at least attack in. I don't know, that actually doesn't seem like it's a very smart play. We'll just take the core, take another ally. This is going to give us ways to block on the ground. Yeah, he's going to keep his Manta back all the time, so we'll just kill what we can. I believe this is going to go long. We do have several flyers in our deck, though. Ooh, Vile Aggregate. That's a good card. There we go. So he's now going to know that we have the Sheer Drop. We do have a Flying Haste 3/3. I'm sure he'll block. But if we can keep the Tidecaller alive, being able to do the +1/+1 from Retreat to Emeria could be pretty important. It'll allow us to finally get through that Mantis. Oh no! Yeah, whatever. I'd rather he do that than putting on this trample guy that would have totally blown us out. The tough thing for him is he could attack in with that Violet. Wow, what is he playing? Some gigantic Eldrazi coming in. Whoa! That's a good card. Yep. So Ulamog is good. Yeah, it kills things. Wow, that was awful. All right, so that's pretty much going to be game. Ulamog hitting one time is going to take 20 of our cards out of our deck, so we are not going to have a long ways to go, a long time to live. He doesn't even have to connect. Alright, so, yep, Ulamog. Ulamog it is. If only I could play like a Utter End or something. It's 20 of my cards. Yep. Let's just not even do anymore. Whew. Alright, so Encircling Fissure. Rush of Ice is not a bad option, I suppose. I think we may want to go wide here. Horribly Awry, I think is good. Misintruder really looked awful there. Fortified Rampart is actually a really good choice. take out the Merc Strider. Spell Shrivel, we definitely want to keep in for Ulamog. I don't know if Coral Helm Guide is worthwhile. I mean, he's got a really aggressive build, and then him being able to ramp into Ulamog is just crazy in that deck. I don't know what to take back. We're 1 over. I think we need all of our creatures. All of these non-creature spells are really good, though. I guess Coral Helm Guide doesn't really matter a ton. Alright, so decent starting hand. We could definitely use some lands. It's kind of the story of this format, it seems. You rarely have too few lands, or rarely have too many. I know I've done some where I mean, of course, if you draw like 10 lands in a row, that's going to be bad, but I was tempted there to, I don't know, try to figure out a way to make the Slide Runner horribly awry, but using a Royal Spout to do that doesn't seem very appealing. Oh, shoot. Okay. Good play, good play. Well, at least we can tap him down. This does allow us to hold up the the Spelt Shrivel if we wanted to, or the Horribly Awry. Yeah, Horribly Awry seems like the much better card to play this next turn, hopefully. Play a creature. I'm actually not really worried about that. Oh, he did have another one. Bastard. I was thinking if he didn't have another play, I was just going to be wasting it. Just play out the Manta. We have removal for several options, several different cards. If he attacks him with the Rot Shambler, we can just trade with the Scion, which there's no way he's going to do that. Ooh, yuck. That's all types of gross. Yeah, I think we have to not take too much damage here. You know, we go down to 9 against an aggressive red-green deck. That's not where we want to be. We could do anticipate, but that just doesn't feel right. I don't want to sheer drop. I mean, I guess if we did sheer drop something, we'd sheer drop the Rotshambler. We're not at a spot where we can really attack. Yeah, I think we have to keep the Manta back. If he doesn't have an ally... Yeah, if there's no ally, the Manta will block either one of these. Yeah, we're okay with that. Alright, so Stalwart. I'm surprised, yeah, he should have played that beforehand. I'm thinking he probably didn't realize it was an ally. Yep, I actually forgot that I had Spell Shrivel in hand there. Not what you should do. Take the Benthic Infiltrator. At least it can block some things. Yeah, we're just getting beat down here. I'll go ahead and play the Sentinel. Just have another blocker that's stronger than the Infiltrator, just by how much it can kill. Yeah, so we need our opponent to brick. I don't think we can take the damage. If we do, you know, it's just going to be so difficult for us. Oh, and he has another play. That could have possibly been wrong to trade there, but, you know, if we go down to 4, he's got 5 creatures, we've got 2. Next turn we only play 1 creature, 1 removal, probably. I mean, I guess we could have gotten to the spot where we could not block Kozilek's Sentinel. Oh. You are not on time. A little bit early. Alright, so let's look at this. So we're at 7 life. If he plays nothing, he's able to attack, or the way we block, he gets at least 3 through. If he gets an ally, we're dead. If we don't play anything and we play Spell Shrivel, we're dead. So we have to play a creature, or else we could play Royal Spout. But still we're... if we do Royal Spout, I would put it on the Rotshambler. And then our Ghostly Sentinel could trade with anything. Or not trade, but win. Unfortunately, he'd still have... he'd play out the Rotshambler, he'd be at 4 creatures to our 1. We are not in a good spot here. I think I have to play the Infiltrator. Just to have a blocker. I think it's probably real close between the Infiltrator and the Royal Spout. The only thing is, we do the Royal Spout now, we don't get the Awaken, and we put ourselves back in the same situation next turn. But our life total is going to be way less. One thing that we could look to do, if he doesn't have anything to do to finish us off here. Ooh, okay. So he's got to have a pump spell. Yeah, if he's got a pump spell, we're dead. If not, we're in a... not good, but we're in a decent spot. Oh, what are you doing? He just missed lethal on the board. Yeah, the +2/+2, sure it kills our Sentinel, but he could have just won right now. I don't believe that there's any 2-mana counter spells other than Horribly Awry, which doesn't go against non-creature spells. Land. Yeah, if we had a land there, we actually would have been in a spot where we could possibly win. Or not win, but at least live. Because we could have sheer dropped, say, the Rotshambler, and then Royal Spout. Probably the Invoker. Which then we would have been able to block the Stalwart. He would have got 1 damage through, and then we could 1 mana. If we get another land, we could have played our Rune Processor. But yeah, now we're just dead on board. But I mean, obviously our opponent is pretty good at missing lethal. So I'm a Royal Spout. Maybe he'll accidentally miss it again. I don't know how he possibly could, but we'll just hang out. Yeah, as long as he attacks with everything, we're dead. Yeah, but we should have died last turn. Oh well. Thanks guys for watching. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these. We have one more match to go, so hopefully you'll join us. Thank you. Bye.